Let's go. Okay, we got money here as a topic. I think we're just gonna build Mr. Beast just like holding money. Maybe like a pile of money if we have time for that. But it's just gonna be holding cash. But on the topic of Mr. Beast, I want to talk about his Amazon TV show. Yeah, we'll get some probably some Black Pants here, but we're gonna get Amazon TV show. And the thing about his show is like he's like it's just like it's like more YouTube video. Now I'm a big fan of the show, partly because I like his YouTube content, but there's just some parts of the TV show that he doesn't get quite right. But it's funny because he's like not a good host. Like I feel bad saying this, but he's not a good host. I don't know the one episode's minor spoilers by the way, and the one episode where they were on the island, like the one like got the contestant got out on the challenge, and he like walked up to them. And he's like, "So, how you feeling?" Like, what do you think he's feeling like? Like the contestant, he didn't say nothing. Like I wouldn't say nothing either. Like what do you think he was feeling? He just got out. He just lost $5 million. Like in that same challenge, he brought Little Yachty out, which I think only one guy knew who Little Yachty was. He's the only one who's like, oh, whoa, Little Yachty's here. Like it's the only one who like had a reaction to that. But yeah, he just like brought Little Yachty out. But I don't think he even told Little Yachty what was going on. Like, he was just like there. I know Mr. Beast was like, "So Little Yachty, you got any advice?" And he was like, "What?" It's like, "You got any advice?" He's like, "Nah, I got nothing." Like, what do you? He's not. He doesn't know what he's doing either. What would you expect him to do? Um, and I know like critics aren't like the biggest fan of his show, and I know, or I think half the reason is like the games aren't anything too crazy. Like the crazy part is that it's just the money. Like the whole like drive of the show is that it's the money is so insane and is giving so much away. But like the games aren't anything crazy. I know one was okay, count to like 10 minutes and then stop counting like in your head with like no visual cues or anything. And like I mean, I guess it was intense, but it's just like okay, count to 10. Like that's not like a crazy challenge. Or like every other challenge was a self elimination challenge, but I pretty much predicted that going in. You know, they're emotional, so I guess that gets what he wants, but it's not tactical, except for the two brothers. Which gets me to the next point. Oh my! Today's episode, the freaking brothers, they got eliminated. Like they're the best people in the show. Like they had a plan. They were like actually successfully manipulated people, and like while people were out to get them, but like they were supposed to be like portrayed as the villains, but like low key they were the best people in the show. I was like actually upset when he didn't know that um that there's a bear on the Californian flag. Like how do you not know that by the way? One of the best parts about watching these shows, or like the most fun, is like picturing like, what would I do if I was in that show? But like the thing is, every single time I'm taking that bribe money. Like I would not have lasted 20 seconds in that show. I know people like want to do it for the clout of or like the fame of being in the show, but I do not care. I would be like, 'cause the first challenge was take money and limit yourself, and I'm like, yoink, taking that money. Or I would have waited. I might have waited till the other challenge where you like eliminate everybody and then take the money because it was more money. Um, but anyways, I'd be the first person to he'd bribe and get out. Like when it was, I was getting so mad when it was that one, like that one challenge where you had team captains on the podium, and they were like, "Oh, I'm not taking the money," and like he's like offering them $1 million they weren't taking. Like, get out of here! I am taking that so fast. I'm taking that so fast. Like, ain't no way you're passing up on that. Anyways, I think with that, Mr. Beast is done. He looks pretty good. He doesn't look bad. Yeah, I'll take that. I got some time. I got 2 minutes. I'll make I'll make a red circle, like those last the leave circle type things, and I'll just put like a bunch of money in there. I think. Hopefully that will carry us to the win here. I'm not gonna lie. This doesn't really look too good. Oh, that money did not turn out. That's kind of poopy. That money did not turn out how I would like it to. I'm really hoping people recognize that as Jimmy. I mean, I feel like guy wearing a blue sweatshirt. What is this? I don't. Yeah, I don't understand that. I hope they recognize that as Mr. Beast. I feel like I wearing a blue sweatshirt, carrying money with a beard and a comb over. I think that's a pretty good giveaway. That's gonna be Mr. Beast, but nothing crazy going on. Like yeah, 10 minutes. It's like some cubes, so nothing crazy. I can tell it's money, so I'll give it an okay. Oh, here's mine. Here's mine. The fans. Fix the lighting. Fix the lighting. There you go. The fans are gonna love this one. Well, it's not red. Wait, they're haters. They're haters. Why are they hating? They're haters. What? Ain't no way I don't win this. Ain't no way I don't win this. Oh, I'm losing. Never mind. Never mind. Scrooge McDuck is winning. Wait, this is really good. Scrooge McDuck is winning. Well, I would give it a great, but I'm not going to because I want to have a chance still. But yeah, I think Scrooge clears here. That's a good duck. Third place. Okay, podium's a dub. That one's garbage. That one's trash. Okay, I guess I'll take podium. For our theme, we got Sandcastle. So I think I'm gonna build Palossand, the Pokemon. Hopefully people get the reference. It's just that Sandcastle Pokemon from Alola. So it should be two. I'm gonna start with an oval here. I really hope the new Pokemon game, Legends ZA, comes out on the Switch too. Because Legends Arceus was my favorite Pokemon game. I really enjoy the catching and battling system of that game. But the main concern, the one problem is that Game Freak doesn't know how to program their games, and the game looked horrendous. Like it ran absolutely terrible, looked really bad. But the gameplay was actually a lot of fun, so it kind of like made up for it. But I hope with the new Switch 2, how it's been like so much more powerful. I'm really hoping that like it can run poorly programmed games like Pokemon Legends, because I really hope this game to be good. The Switch 2, I'm a big Nintendo guy. I got the Switch 1 pretty close to when it came out. I've always been a Switch gamer, right? But I made sure not to look at any of the leaks. I knew this. It's been months. This Switch has been out for months. People like know and I knew exactly what it's gonna look like for months. I was like, made sure I do not want to see any of that. Like I avoided all the leaks, so I would be surprised. And I was watching the trailer and it looks really good. I'm really excited for it. But then somebody was saying like you can take the Joy-Con and turn it over to its side and use it as a mouse. Like there's no way that's real, right? Because that would actually be insane. I don't know how many games would utilize that. Hopefully there's be like a natural feature. But like it's be so nice you have like aiming in one hand with a mouse and you get to move around with the other hand with a joystick, right? That'd be so nice. And then if you turn the Joy-Con sideways, your thumb will still have access to like all A, B, X, and Y buttons. So we'll have like the four buttons on the side, right? And then two like bumper buttons. So it's like definitely enough buttons to play like any games. I just think it's so cool if I'm playing Fortnite on a console that's not giving me 30 frames per second or 30 for hoping for 30 frames per second, and it all looking super muddy while using a mouse in one hand and a joystick in the other. Like that'd be so cool. Also, I'm glad they gave us that like little bit of gameplay footage because 24 player Mario Kart, that looks so good. I am so hyped for 24 player Mario Kart. Like they really just didn't show much of Mario Kart 9. And personally, I was kind of hoping for Mario Kart Double Dash 2. Like you could play with two racers. I think that would be really cool. But Mario Kart 9 did look good. With 24 player racing, that's just awesome. That's hype. I know one disclaimer they had when they were like announcing it is like the backward compatibility, where it's like not with every game. But I'm pretty sure it's with every game besides like I could think of three. Any game that uses the camera, which I think is like Nintendo Labo, I think uses the camera. And a Game Builder Garage, I think uses the camera, and like 1-2 Switch. I don't think those games works. I didn't see a camera on the Joy-Cons. But I'm pretty sure every other game will be backwards compatible. Like, even like the motion controls on like normal games, like if you play Mario Tennis with motion controls and Mario Golf with motion controls, I think those will be fine. I think those the motion controls on the Joy-Cons will be the same, if not better. Which is a huge W, by the way. I'm so glad that they went with that, because I definitely want to play my old Switch games on like the better performing with better graphics on the new Switch. I think that's really nice. By the way, I'm just building a Pokeball here in case people don't get the reference to like help them decide. I just realized I put these colors in wrong. That's the other way around. Top should be red. And I think with that, the build is done. I think I get this in the bag. I mean, it's besides just being a good sandcastle, it's a Pokemon reference, which hopefully the fans will like. Well, it's a little better than this garbage. What is this? All right, here's mine. Let's see. This is the fans' reaction. Oh, they're fans. They're fans. Look at that. They're fans. She loves it. We got the dub in the bag. Okay, here it looks like we got a tenant building right here. You know, I wouldn't really call this a sandcastle. Fun fact: this is actually how the bubonic plague spread. You know, these buildings right here. All right, looks like we got a fortress going on here. It's a sand fortress. Not great, not terrible. You know. Next up, we got like a mound of sand. You know, looks like they spend most of their time making it extra wet, unrelatable. Okay, it seems like we have a short but girthy sandcastle here. You know, I'm a little afraid what's gonna come out of the top there, but you know, it has a moat, so it's pretty nice. Then looks like we got a sand well here, maybe. It's also like a temple. Not great competition this round, so I feel like I have to win in the bag here. What? Ow! Who won? Who won? Who won? Who won? That one? The prison one? What the heck? I guess I'll say podium. That's ridiculous. But let me know your thoughts on the Beast games and Nintendo Switch 2 in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next one.